And it says AMLO has been speaking for 25 minutes in the Oval Office, offering Biden a lengthy soliloquy about the New Deal, gas prices, and opportunities for greater economic collaboration. He's still going, and there they are, right? Joe seems to be sleeping.
So, yes.
And he really does. I'm not making that up. And then he says the most awkward part was when AMLO told Biden Mexico was letting Americans cross the border to buy gas because it's $1 cheaper per gallon in Mexico. Biden, when he finally finished after 31 minutes, reminded him that the United States economic growth is leading the world. What they also want you to know is that Mexico is subsidizing 35% of the fuel costs, and fuel tax relief costs about 1% of the GDP in 2022, said a chief economist in Mexico. And AMLO's boast included an offer to double the gasoline supply to border gas stations for American consumers. Mexican president also said Mexican pipelines could bring fuel to California, Arizona, and New Mexico, skating over the rift caused by some of his previous energy reforms. To me, I was a little shocked to see a president of Mexico come and lecture the United States president on the New Deal, on gas prices. And I know he skipped the Conference of the Americas or whatever it was.
So Biden skipped the Democracy Summit, which is why everybody's saying relationships are tense. And he skipped it because they excluded Nicaragua, Venezuela, and Cuba. He disagreed with sanctioning Russia. He said it was a crass error. Instead, what Joe Biden and his administration have been pushing is blaming Mexico for a lot of things, including the death of journalists, which he hypocritically called out as how can you guys even say that? First of all, he denied it. And then he brought up Julian Assange on July 4th and said, well, if you're going to give Julian Assange a life sentence for prison, then we might as well take the Statue of Liberty and demolish it because you're not representing anything, Costa.
Biden responded with a little boasting of his own, saying that the United States is the fastest growing major economy in the world, and that since he took office, the country has created 8.5 million jobs. That he called the United States the factory of the world.
Because the cartels have taken on the making and distributing of fentanyl coming up into the United States and unfortunately killing a lot of people.